and welcome to your Humber News Update. I'm Kelsey Coles coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. Toronto police are investigating the discovery of what appears to be a human torso found in Riverdale. The remains were found in a garbage bag behind a butcher shop near Broadview in Gerrard. A coroner will examine the remains today. Police say they appear to belong to a light-skinned woman. They say they believe she died recently. Our reporter Manur Yawar is at the scene and will have a full report on our news at 2. Another earthquake has struck off the coast of Ecuador just days after the first quake that killed nearly 500 people. The 6.2 magnitude quake was registered about 70 kilometers off the coast. There was no tsunami warning. It follows Saturday's 7.8 magnitude earthquake that caused widespread damage. Search and rescue operations are still ongoing in Puerto Viejo, one of the worst hit areas in Ecuador. Workers are digging through a rubble of a collapsed hotel and an overpass, searching for signs of life. Officials in Ecuador say it will take at least a month to demolish the fallen overpass before repairs can be made. South of the border now, where presidential candidates Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are celebrating victories in New York primaries. But Democratic presidential candidate Bernie Sanders isn't so happy about the voting process.
While I congratulate Secretary Clinton, I must say that I am really concerned about the conduct of the voting process in New York State. And I hope that that process will change in the future.
Sanders and New York officials condemned voting irregularities that left thousands off voting lists. Clinton and Trump ended up sweeping the primary in their home state. The win comes after reports that Trump has hired strategists to make his campaign to be more professional to help him win the GOP nomination. The next big primary is on June 7th, where California's 172 delegates are on the table. Back home, if you're passing through Yonge Dundas Square and see a giant cloud of smoke, there's no need to panic. Today is April 20th, or more commonly known as 420, a marijuana celebration day, and the party is well underway in the city. 420 Toronto organizers say this year's event will be more of a celebration than a protest now that the federal government has promised to legalize weed. Marijuana enthusiasts gather each year at Yonge Dundas Square on April 20th to smoke publicly and enjoy live events. The celebration this year includes bands, comedians, vending booths, and the giveaway of 1,000 joints. Also, food trucks will be there to feed the public once the munchies kick in. In the world of sports, Jays beat the Orioles and a UFC fighter says he's retiring. And turning to weather, another beautiful day in the GTA. We'll have all your sports and a 3-day forecast coming up on our 2 o'clock news. But for now, we leave you with this. We all know Elizabeth is the Queen of England, but how about the Queen of Parts? In honor of her 90th birthday, a company specializing in auto parts has unveiled a physical portrait of the Queen, and it features parts from hundreds of trucks and cars. The Queen served as a mechanic and a driver in World War II, and this portrait uses parts from a type of military truck she trained on to build her crown. A crown fit for a queen, indeed. That's your 12 o'clock update. We'll be back with more Humber News at 2.